Hello everyone, Cameron Love Aspiring Actor here. Am I gonna say that every time? I think so. This is what I don't understand. Every time you get like a shirt in university, it's like, oh, you can wear them working out, you can wear them, you never wear them again. You get like 500 shirts during like welcome week, you never wear any of those shirts again. They're just in my closet. It's the same with work. You get like promotional shirts, you never wear them again. Wouldn't be caught dead working out in those things. And yeah, welcome back. We're going to be watching season 2 now of Breaking Bad. We're going to take a dose of season dose. And I think this is going to be the season of consequences. Because let's be real, we're not making any friends along this journey, this magical meth journey with Pinkman and Walter. They're pissing people off left and right. So, I mean, they have each other. That's what counts, right? At the end of the day. It's like, this was just like a random thought that I had like when I was just sleeping. Like, it woke me up. I'm like, Pinkman, people know where Pinkman lives. Like, Pinkman, he doesn't have a street name. What's a street name? It used to be Captain Crunch, right? But now it's just Jesse, yo. Jesse with the glass. TUCO knows Jesse's name. All TUCO has to do is just ask Skinny Pete where Jesse lives, and he can just, like, blackmail. Like, okay, I have questions. I have a lot of questions that I have to get through. So I looked up what Heisenberg means, or I try to find, like, a definition. It turns out he's named after a German physicist, Werner Heisenberg, and he also had cancer. I mean, he lived until he was, like, 76, but you see, like, some, parallels between Walter and Heisenberg. Gretchen, you are teasing me, just like you did with Walter. Yeah, so I just want to know what happened between Walter, Elliot, and Gretchen. So was it a love triangle? Gretchen's just dropping hints that this money is rightfully his to begin with. I want to know. I want to know what happened. I also want to know how he got lung cancer. So, okay, Skylar mentioned that he wasn't given some sort of, like, ventilation hood or something at one point. Why do I get the feeling that Elliot told Walter, oh, yeah, just go in there, it's fine. And then Walter's, like, breathing in, like, gamma rays or something. Or radon gas, right? Could it have been Elliot's advice, just, like, leading Walter to do something that he shouldn't have done? Yeah, so Walter and Elliot started Gray Matter, and Gretchen and Elliot run it, and Walter was just left out to dry. So, yeah, I want to explore what happened. I feel like it all stems from 20 years ago, because I don't know anything else. The only thing I can do is just speculate right now. Walter, he knows how to talk to these high-level icemen, right? He knows how to get under TUCO's skin. Pinkman's learning the chemistry. Why do I get the feeling that there's going to be like a rivalry happening somewhere in the future between these two? I mean, to make the show more interesting, there has to be a rift happening every now and then, right? So Pinkman is learning how to make this glass crystal, and Walter is learning how to deal with these. He knows who Smurfs are, knows how to, like, find distributors. He's already got TUCO in the palm of his hand. There's going to be a rivalry. I just feel it. There's going to be a rift. Pinkman's probably going to go off and do his own thing, and he's going to, like, create maybe even better. Well, I mean, like, okay, it was like 99.9% pure, right? So how can it be any better? But, like, he might sell it for cheaper, and take all of Walter's business. And then Walter won't have any money, right? They'll just go to Pinkman. Pinkman knows the danger of dealing with these people. Walter, he was just exposed to TUCO just going ballistic on Sebastian. I don't actually know if that's his real name. With enough prep time, Walter, yeah, he can get himself out of tough situations, but something unexpected? Because you see him whenever Hank shows up, just randomly. He gets so defensive and so timid. It's just, I don't know. This is not good. He doesn't know how to improvise, I think. I think now he knows the danger of meeting up in a junkyard. Everything he knows about, drug lords and kingpins and, like, dealing with shady characters is from, like, movies and TV shows, like, stereotypes. Yeah, let's meet up in the junkyard. Let's wear glasses. Meet up in the middle of nowhere with dangerous people where there's no one around, right? I think now we're gonna meet in the mall, where there's a little bit of safety. There's a bit of a buffer zone. So Pinkman, no, he didn't actually apply himself in high school. When you actually do freeze and look at his chemistry test paper that Walter marked, you see that Pinkman, he's just putting smart-ass comments in in all the questions. He didn't actually apply himself. I'm impressed that he even showed up. But maybe his, like, parents were so, like, they seem to be helicopter parents. They were. That's probably the reason why he chose to go down this path, right? Nowadays, let's see, they'd probably be, like, tracking their kids' every movements. They seem to be that kind of family. TUCO, he is a loose cannon. And this guy, he doesn't like being told what to do. And he doesn't like it when people question his intelligence. That seems like it gets under his skin the most. You saw what he did to Sebastian. You calling me stupid? I just see this blowing up. TUCO will find where Jesse lives, and that's where they're setting up home base. Yeah, it didn't take much for Jesse to spill every detail about Walter to Crazy 8. Now, TUCO can just control Walter. Like, it's going to happen. They don't even need Walter at some point. They could just make Jesse do it, because they know where he lives, right? Okay. And Badger, too. Badger knows where Pinkman lives. I mean, I'm just assuming, but, like, they seem to have a history together, at least. I don't even see Badger as a one-off character. I think he's going to come back. He's not like the real estate lady or Hugo. Badger's going to make a return, and he's pissed. He's coming back with a vengeance. And he's got a crossbow. I can just see him showing up when, like, decked out as Van Helsing. Pinkman just wasted Badger's money, and then they fought, and then he dumped him in the middle of nowhere. And when Badger shot his crossbow arrow, he also took the crossbow arrow with him. It's a triple whammy. This guy can't win. Skylar. Okay, this whole kleptomania thing, that blew my mind. But when did this start happening? Like, they look close. They look really close. Like, they would tell each other secrets. I mean, you saw that Skylar was confiding in Marie, sort of. I mean, she made it sound like, it was Walter Jr. who was smoking marijuana, but it was actually Walter. So, half-truth. Yeah, she was looking for advice. So how come Marie isn't talking to Skylar about her stealing habits? It must have just been a recent habit of Marie's that just started. And another thing, like, even though it's just a small detail, Hank, he's shown that he can get Cuban cigars by calling in a few favors. Does Hank know about this stealing habit of Marie's? What else has she stolen? Has Hank covered up? Called in a few favors, maybe? So does he know about it? Like, there's something there. I mean, doesn't Hank ever wonder, like, the tiara, for example? Marie said that, this is from me and Hank. And Hank just, he just shrugs it off? It's a 14-karat white gold tiara that's like $500. A baby tiara? Like, seriously? And Hank's just like, hey, Walt, do you have anything stronger than beer? So, like, I'm pretty sure he knows something. Yeah, I don't know. These questions. And these questions. Did Badger ever master the helicopter? Will he get his own spin-off series where he's an upstanding citizen? Will we ever see Jake play Jethro Tull on the piccolo? Okay, so I've done enough talking. Let's just get into it. This is creepy. That looks like an eye. Jesus. Yo, is that an eye? Season of Consequences. Holy crap, I thought that was like a dog or something. That's art right there. Jesus. What are we at right now? A minute 26? And it's already giving me chills. Oh my god, it's so big. They're in the junkyard again. Didn't they learn their lesson the first time? Oh. So it's... Sebastian!
Oh, tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
Don't say Sebastian.
Just remember who you're working for.
Sebastian!
What did you say? Okay, so you're not saying that they're stupid. So I don't understand. Are you saying that I'm stupid?
That's a different angle. He doesn't like when his intelligence is in question.
Heisenberg says relax.
Sebastian, put in your mouth guard. Or use an orange.
I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
Look at this world you're entering in, Walter. Even Pinkman's like, this is beyond my pay grade. Oh my god! What have you gotten yourself into? Because now they're stuck. What if they say, I'm out. I'm out. It's like he's not going to accept that.
Good state college, adjusting for inflation. Say $45,000 a year, 2 kids, 4 years of college, $360,000. Remaining mortgage on the home, $107,000. Home equity lying $30,000.
And as soon as he gets everything, that's it, I'm done.
Cost of living, $737,000. That's what I need.
Yeah, they're way in over their
That
head.
is what I need.
And then that's
I
it.
both clear. About 70 grand a week. That's only 10 and a half more weeks. Call it 11. 11 more drug deals, and always in a public place from now on.
Public place. Yeah. Who's that? Jesus! Did Sebastian survive?
Heisenberg! What the hell? What's wrong with him? What's the matter with you? You can't take an ass-beating, bitch!
Oh, damn, TUCO.
Shut up!
Does TUCO just like black out when he does this?
Do something.
Do something? He needs an ambulance. He needs a hospital.
Do something! You're smart, right? Do that thing! Breathe into his mouth.
No, they don't teach that anymore. It doesn't work.
You! Come here! Breathe into his mouth!
Jesus. Don't play with them. I didn't think they would pick up from the last episode. Holy crap.
I just think we're done here.
Yeah.
See, Walter didn't plan for this. There's no way he can get out of this. He's just at the mercy of TUCO right now. And he just showed that they can't get out of this. There is no getting out of this. So much for 10 more drug deals, right? No, you're in it for the long haul. You made me kill my bodyguard / friend, and someone's gonna have to pay.
Hello?
Please be Walter.
Walt? Didn't you hear me?
New hat?
New hat. He looks like the Joker. Jack Nicholson. Are you gonna tell her the truth? More lies.
You know what? I've got all this crap on my face. Let me clean up first, okay? No, Walter Jr.'s gonna be home in any minute, so...
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, just, okay, enough. Hold up. Stop it. Stop it!
Jesus. He doesn't know what to feel right now. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying to find anything to distract himself. He's stuck. Every time he thinks he's home free.
No, you're scared, and you're angry, and you're frustrated, and I know none of this is fair. But you cannot take it out on me.
Good call. Maybe Walter Jr. thinks that there was some, not what happened, but like abuse happening. I mean, that was abuse, but you know what I mean.
Fact A, my phone rang like 8 times last night. Dead air, hang-ups every time. Second fact, like 3 in the morning, I saw that black caddy that's cruising my neighborhood. No
If he
headlights.
wanted to kill us, he would have done it at the junkyard.
And that way he just kept staring at us, saying, "You're done." You're done? You want to know what that means? I will tell you what that means. That means exactly how it sounds, yo. All right, we are witnesses. We are loose ends. Right now, TUCO's thinking, yeah, hey, they cook good meth, but can I trust them? It is him or us. You understand? It is him or us.
How would you do it, step by step?
Now, every time we bring in a new batch, he always tests the product, right? So, as his head is down, you know, giving it a snort, just pop, pop, pop.
Just
Pop, pop, pop. So 3 shots. Big guy, Gonzo, he's probably coming at you, right? Right, so you turn toward him.
oh man,
How many
game
shots?
battle plan.
He's a big guy, right? How many shots does that take?
I don't know, 3 shots.
Okay, 3 shots. Okay, TUCO and Gonzo, 2 men down. Now, is there anyone else there? I mean, TUCO is usually with someone else, right? Maybe even a couple of guys, his dealers, his posse.
Entourage. Just another car in the back.
How many bullets does that gun even take?
They don't even know how to use it. They can't do it.
How can you suggest that we kill a man and you can't even open the gun? It's not that easy, is it?
Hey, man, well, you did it.
That was really good.
Look, baby, you only got 6 more sessions.
And I'm doing them. Hank, I said I would do them, and I'm doing them.
Sessions? Is she forgetful?
Got your days of the week wrong.
Sorry, Mr. Schrader.
Oh, boy. I think Dave is, really helping you.
Yeah.
Of course. She's totally unaware of things.
Sorry about that.
That'll show you. Hey kid, it's a metaphor for life.
Hey, where's my phone call?
So when Marie says that she has no idea what Skylar's talking about, she genuinely believes that she has no idea what Skylar's talking about.
Hey, try rolling it, morons. It's a barrel. It rolls. Jesus.
So what'd they get?
Methylamine, 30 gallons.
P2P.
You better pray it's us who catches up to him and not those boys from Juarez.
Boys from Juarez. Foreshadowing. They have to lace the meth with something. And then TUCO will just do it himself, right? Do they know where Walter lives? Well, skip Pinkman. They know where Walter lives. He's just been up all night.
You can't come to the phone right now, so please leave us a message.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, God.
Try earlier this time.
I was expecting there'd be no air like Pinkman.
I did have a touch of my stomach, you know, and I knew I was going to be up and down, so I just didn't want to wake you.
You sure it was TUCO? Well, who else could it be? I mean, did you ever tell him my name?
No.
Did you ever tell him where I live or anything like that?
No.
What about Gonzo or the dead one? Did you tell him
No,
anything
I didn't
about
say jack, man. Okay, TUCO must have put out, like, you know, feelers.
What happens when he finds out that my brother-in-law is a DEA agent? Oh, God, what happens then?
War?
I finally figured out how to... Look, I figured it out.
Got a better
Thank God. All right. What is it, Mr. White?
We turned ourselves in.
Beans.
Beans.
Beans?
We're going to process them into ricin.
Ricin?
Rice and beans.
It's toxic in small doses. Also fairly easy to overlook during an autopsy.
Where'd he get those beans? I'm not asking, but I'm just, you know. Scarlett is just off on her own little world, unaware of the dangers just outside her house. Who's that?
Is this, it's a bad time.
Curtains are closed. It's in the middle of the day. Nobody's answering the phone.
You wanna sit down for?
I don't know, Hank. Depends on whether or not this is going to be about me.
Look, I know you gals have your ups and downs. I get it. And I need to get involved like I need a second hole in my ass. But if you could do me this huge favor and just return her phone calls.
Marie is a shoplifter, Hank. That's right. That baby tiara she gave me at the shower, she stole it from Gertrude Zachary's. Yeah, I almost got arrested when I went back to return it. And Marie won't admit it. She won't apologize.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna return it. I would have.
You knew about it?
You knew about this.
We're working on it. I mean, she's got this therapist, Dave, and I mean, Dave is really good.
Dave's...
But it's an ongoing process, Sky, and we have got to be understanding. You know, I mean, we gotta support the shit out of her.
I need support. Me, the almost 40-year-old pregnant woman with a surprise baby on the way, and the husband with lung cancer who disappears for hours on end, and I don't know where he goes, and he barely even speaks to me anymore, with the moody son who does the same thing, and the overdrawn checking account, and the lukewarm water heater that leaks rusty-looking crap and is rotting out the floor of the utility closet, and we can't even afford to fix it. But oh, I see. Now I'm supposed to go, Hank, Please, what can I possibly do to further benefit my spoiled, kleptomaniac bitch sister who somehow always manages to be the center of attention? Because God knows she's the one with the really important problems.
Hank's not used to this. Looks like popcorn. But they would not want to breathe that in.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Business as usual. And after we sell him our usual 4 pounds, then we'll pull this out. By the way, TUCO, the new meth formula we've been working on.
You first. Ah!
I mean, you know, just in case he asks, what do we say?
I don't know. Whatever you want. It gets the user insanely high. And how much salesmanship do we really need? That degenerate snorts any...
He's gonna ask you to do it first.
Okay, well, we'll just put a pin in that then.
His associates won't know any differently.
Just turns out Gonzo has a degree in chemistry.
Hey, Hank. What's up?
Oh, hey, buddy. You been home yet?
No. Why?
Well, because I really screwed up.
Making it sound like there was a break-in at our house.
Jesus.
I can feel everyone's anxieties.
Unfortunately, I really...
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's fears. This is an intense episode.
Hey, you want to see something really freaky? Guess it could be worse, huh? Be having a day like these two.
Ah!
Couple of local bullet heads.
Gonzo.
Guess they pissed off the wrong guy. Walt, you there?
I'm taking this.
No, it's my gun. I need it.
No, you don't. Not if you leave town. Get out of here. TUCO killing Gonzo means he's coming after us next time. I've got to get home. Walter Jr. Skyler.
Please be Walter Jr. and hide the gun.
Hey. Where's Walter Jr.?
Having dinner at Lewis's house.
No, he's not?
So where have you been this time?
He can't keep avoiding. Oh, come on. Season of Consequences. And this is episode 1! Ugh.
Damn, Ricky, leave something for the coroner. This guy wasn't murdered. Look, big stuff here was moving this guy's body when the stack must have shifted. Crushed his arm, pinned him here, and he bled out. Hey, get a photo of me with this guy, all right? I'll stump you here. Make sure you get the stump in there.
Guys, Hank's hiding something. He doesn't like to be vulnerable. He doesn't like to be scared. Everything gets masked with comedy. I think he's putting up a front.
I don't know where to begin.
Oh man, he's gonna tell her. So they might just be overreacting. If that was an accident, what happened to Gonzo?
What the hell are you doing here?
They're so scared.
Get in.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Just like the anxiety and like the fear and just oh my god. Oh, that's intense. Props to Gonzo for trying to move his buddy Sebastian. No, he's got a name. I just forget it. Come on, Hank. Not everything is funny. Even if you are a Chad, even if you are a Ken, like, all the other cops were just like... It's a defense mechanism. When is he ever serious? He has to fill awkward moments with some form of, like, comedy. It's just like he doesn't like that, like... Who are you trying to impress, man? He just hates being vulnerable. Vulnerability is strength. And right now, Skylar is so vulnerable. Walter Jr. acting out. Walter not talking to her. Marie shoplifting, and she's got like some problem. I was right on that kleptomania. And yeah, she has no money. She has no idea about this like 70 grand that's in the vents, right? Now it's in the friggin' he left, and he left. Oh my god! Walter left the gun and the money in the diaper box, and the box is propped open, and Walter's gone. Skylar's gonna go looking for him, and she's gonna stumble across the box with the gun. I want to know what happens next, but I don't want to know at the same time. That was intense. Okay, let's go. Episode 2. Sounds like a trampoline. They're not at the... No, they can't be at the junkyard. It's a crime scene. This is creepy. This looks like it's in like a kid's... This must be TUCO blasting music. There's gonna be a twist. Guys, these openings are... Oh my god.
TUCO Salamanca. Those of you who were not with us this morning, we raided his headquarters, studied the face, studied the file, get a big old raging hard-on at the idea of catching this piece of shit. My apologies to the HR department. Grow tumescent with anticipation. All right. Even worse, El Paso says he's got some kind of cartel connection. Yeah, I know we all know what's going on down there. We sure as hell don't want it going on up here.
Skylar called last night. It's Walt. He's missing. Just disappeared from the house, and no one's heard from him since.
Yeah. You don't think he...
This is the next day.
Holler if you need me.
Yo, does he track their cars? The nose knows.
When he came home last night, he was, he agitated, upset.
Upset in general, or upset because of something particular?
Maybe it was a picture that I sent him. That I had no business...
Nothing else missing?
His keys, wallet, cell phone, just what was on him. But what about the phone call?
I'm looking into it.
What phone call?
Walt's cell phone rang. He pulled it out, looked at it, and didn't answer it. But then a short time after...
A new cell phone.
Out of the bathroom. I called the credit card providers, and there's no report of any recent activity. Let's see, I checked with every hospital within 50 miles, every police station, every morgue. So no, I don't have anything else. I was actually hoping that you had something else, being that you're the expert.
You're a big help. Holy crap. Everything that you could possibly done, she's done. You know, called the right people, has the right connections.
I ran it.
And?
Never happened. No record of it.
Second cell phone.
What's he gonna do now? I mean, I guess drive across the border or something? Nice. It's not just like pitch black. They're using... It's low light, but they're using a vignette to make it look like.
I understand.
Oh my god.
Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Slow down, bitch!
That reaction of Walter's, though. Just harmony and serenity, and then just utter fear.
Don't do this, TUCO.
There was shells all over the dirt in the beginning, so he did fire. Somebody fired. Come on, he's not smart. Think on your feet, Walter. You know he's a moron. Life can't go back to normal after this. Do you remember how excited Walter was when they were just about to use the thermite and steal? You know, this is the beginning of the rest of your life.
Thank you, Marie. I don't think he'll hurt himself. I mean, he just doesn't strike me as the type. Turn up.
At least they're talking. It's just the circumstances for which brought them together. It's
The whole
just...
tiara thing, I just find it bewildering that
Marie.
I didn't believe the...
Marie.
She's still... But she doesn't know, like she genuinely believes. A teenager with a gun and $70,000 cash? Who's that? Must be a relative. I knew it. I knew he was going to kiss his forehead. Yeah, relative.
I like doing business with a family, man. There's always a lot of collateral.
Don't poke the bear. I'm talking about Walter. Hey. At least it's safe.
DEA hit my place of business this morning. About 100 cops looking for me. Picked up my whole crew top to bottom. Everybody except Gonzo. It's weird, right? I mean, don't you think that that's weird?
It's weird. Yes.
That's weird. That's totally weird. It's like super weird.
Last 2 days.
So now they know it was an accident. He didn't get murdered by TUCO.
I can see the future, you know? It's this gift that I have deep inside my head. I knew last night they were gonna come and try and bust me. Gonzo. Snitched you.
Cops! That Gonzo son of a bitch! I treated him like a brother! I was good to him, I was good!
I see Gonzo
Gonzo is currently operating as a police informant, as far as you know. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah. That sucks, man.
I'd waste him too, yo.
Shut up. I need to get high. I need to get good and high. Well, what's with this gag? It smells like head cheese.
No, it's killer. Yeah, seriously.
Mexico.
Mexico.
We'll disappear way out in the jungle. We'll set you up in a super lab. We'll do nothing but cook 24/7. And no federales are gonna mess with us because I got my people there. Connections. You're gonna make buku bucks, Heisenberg, huh?
TUCO,
Dude.
a wife and family.
That's the one.
Me neither.
Who's talking to you?
You need me, man. Because I cooked that scante in your hands. Yeah. I'll tell you something, yo. Never tried nothing like it. Stink or no stink. One bump, you'll be flying high for days. He's got a secret ingredient.
What secret ingredient?
Chili powder.
I hate chili powder.
So close.
No, I need him to go. He's my partner. And if he doesn't go, I don't go.
My cousins are driving up here right now to smuggle us back down, and they're gonna be here by sunset, and you're gonna be on that truck, or you're gonna be dead! And you better hope they got room in the trunk.
God. I love it.
Be something, some detail that we haven't picked up on.
What about the second
Hank
cell
is so
phone?
good.
Oh, Jesus.
What? We can't just ignore a potential clue, Hank.
Okay. What
The call you said Walt got before he disappeared, there's no record of it with the phone company.
But his phone rang, I heard it.
Oh, well, all right, well, then that's the case. He must have a second phone.
No, Hank, you can't just bring up secret cell phone and then drop it. What does it mean?
I don't know, Sky, what do you want me to say? It means Walt has a secret. Everyone's got one from somebody, big or little.
Okay. Oh, wow, everyone. Oh,
Skylar's the only one that doesn't have a secret.
what, is he having an affair? Walt? Please.
What's that supposed to mean?
What about the marijuana? Maybe he's addicted to the pot, and he owes his drug dealer a lot of money.
The pot. Skylar knows his name. Yo, is that the Pinkmans?
Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, I'm looking for Jesse.
Worlds are colliding.
Mr. White must have seen some potential in Jesse. You really tried to motivate him. He's one of the few teachers who cared.
Yeah, well, so way. He's a good man. He's missing, actually. He's kind of walked off.
And why do you think my son and Mr. White would be in touch? Are you with the police?
No, ma'am, not at all. I'm with the Drug Enforcement Administration.
Is my son in trouble?
She doesn't know.
Is Jesse still driving the 89 Chevy Monte Carlo, as far as you know?
If he had spent half as much time and money on his education as he has on that ridiculous bouncing car.
Lowrider, huh?
But the windows were blown out. Maybe it was a celebration bounce? What Tuco lacks in intelligence, he makes up for in the kitchen. Oh, man. Yo, he's gonna run out. He's gonna try it. So close.
Did I not already tell you?
Somebody's gonna like it. I bet somewhere down the line, when he says chili powder, he's like, man, this is awesome.
First you boost it, then you leave it in your house. My gun.
This is creepy.
TUCO didn't kill Gonzo, then it did. Let's just bum rush him, man. You know, you crack him over the head with something and I'll go for his gun.
They're explaining all this with that guy right there. We think he's not responsive. I swear he's gonna ring that bell.
Also, my life is not the priority here because I'm gonna be dead soon anyway. That's your point. Yeah.
Women and children first. I may be what? 30? I'm somebody's child.
You don't much like the taste of jelly pea. That much has been established.
What?
Did he use all of it?
Oh, I get it. Oh!
Yo, does TUCO have grills?
You old bastard.
Old people. They gotta steal the food off your plate.
You better eat every bite of that.
What'd you do that for? God!
Did you see that fly land on Pinkman's? So good. Sorry, guys. A little bit of some technical difficulties. My battery just ran out. I lost 2 minutes. Could you imagine? I just went through the entire, and the next one too. I think the universe doesn't want me to do 3 in one sitting, so I think I'm gonna have to get through this episode and then charge my batteries and then try it again later. Aww! And I was doing so good too. I don't need to take a nap right now. So, yeah, we'll just rewatch, go back 2 minutes, rewatch it, and see what. I'm scared. I'm scared right now, dude. I'm like I'm shaking. I'm scared for these guys. So yeah, I knew that guy wasn't brain dead. I didn't think he was gonna go like crazy with the bell. So he's fully aware. I didn't fall for the AK, but the bell is just torture. Yo, I'm gonna go TUCO on that bell.
What do you want? No. Don't even tell me that you're hungry. Don't go there.
I feel your frustration, TUCO. That bell is driving me nuts.
Are you mad dogging them, deal?
What, you don't like them?
Why don't you like them, deal? You don't trust them?
1 for yes, 2 for no.
Why don't you trust them, deal?
TUCO, come on. There's clearly some dementia. He's not lucid.
Shh. They do something to you, deal. Something that you don't like?
What did you do to my deal?
Nothing. Nothing.
Bullshit! My deal is not live!
I did change the channel on his TV, but the...
Yeah, that's it. While you were cooking, you know, he was watching one of those Italian novels, you know, with all those ripe honeys on it. You know, he was really into it. I told you not to change the channel, man.
Is that it, Dio?
Ding ding.
Is that it, Dio? Did they change your mamitas?
Technically, yeah.
What are you telling me, Dio? Huh? Are they punking me?
Oh my god.
Hey. Oh, no, man.
Oh my god.
TUCO! Shut up! Please, no, God, please, no. Oh, God, I don't want to die. Tell me what you did, Walter! No! Tell me what you did!
We tried to poison you. We tried to poison you. Because you're an insane, degenerate piece of filth, and you deserve to die.
Oh man, he's got a second gun.
Let him bleed.
How are the windows blown out then? And there were shells all over the place. His buddies are still on the way, his cousins.
The keys. Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
Jesse Pinkman. Hard man to find. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Easy.
And that's why, oh my god. Walter. Pinkman. That sound!
Hank. Who? Hank. What? Oh my God. What? Oh my God. Stop. What are you doing?
Oh man. Ugh. Yo. Douglas, Jeffrey Perkins, Eric Justin. Eric Justin, that's 2 first names. Music editor, Tom Villano. Dude, you guys are rock stars. Oh my god. I want to watch another one. The universe says no. My battery says no. Just when you think you know how this is going to end, it just... Table flip! I'm shaking right now. Okay, guys, we're back. Everything is fully charged, and oh my god. See, you don't even need non-diegetic music to tell you how you need to feel, right? So, yeah, you guys were totally right. Reason why episode 1 and episode 2 of season 2 are so, like, intense is because of the writer's strike. This is actually supposed to be season 1, episode 8 and 9, right? So, makes total sense. I'm like, Jesus, it's giving me a heart attack. I can't even sleep. So, yeah, just... See, you don't even need non-diegetic background music to tell you how you need to feel. Just, like, the right sounds, the right, like... God, that bell! That bell is driving me nuts, but, like, I felt frustrated. And that was the point that they were trying to convey. Like, I like, the feeling of what Walter and Pinkman are going through right now is being projected onto me. And it's just like, I feel for these guys. I feel anxious, stressed. That bell! Ah! And, yeah, frustrated. So, I'm scared. We're gonna watch one more episode. I hope it doesn't end on a cliffhanger. So, yeah, couple things. The blue meth is still on the counter that TUCO was snorting, and Hank is going to search the house, of course. TUCO's uncle won't be able to, like, verbally respond, but, like, I don't know, you might give some, like, tips or something, just to tip off the cops of what just happened. Pinkman's car is at the scene of the crime. Where's Pinkman? Are they just going to assume that he's dead? Is he going to live off the grid? What about his parents? His mom is going to, like... That's going to break my heart. She seems like she doesn't deserve this. Come on. She just wants a nice, simple life. And good kids, too. Like, life isn't going to go back to normal after this. Skylar, after what she's gone through, she's not just going to accept some just random, excuse. Yeah, Hank's going to put 2 and 2 together. He's going to go to Pinkman's house now. And they're going to find the meth lab in the basement. So they're not going to be able to cook anymore. So then Walter's not going to have any more money for chemotherapy, right? So, let's continue. Oh yeah, also, one more thing. I just did a little bit of research just for this specific episode that just passed. Grilled is what it's called. Yeah, they certainly were. They were grilled. Also, TUCO's teeth, had grills. I didn't know the first time I saw him. But, yeah, I did a little bit of research. So I was waiting for my batteries to charge. And apparently, Aaron Paul, Pinkman, like, legit got a concussion during those, like, every time that TUCO was rough with them. Dude, Pinkman, you're... The sense of hopelessness is just... I'm at my wit's end. Don't die. I've heard rumors that apparently he was going to get killed off or something. No, stay alive. You have so much going for you right now. Okay, good call. And Pinkman's covering his tracks. It's smart. At least they have each other. Come on, Walter's already sick, and now he has to trek through the desert. Maybe they'll run into Badger. I mean, at least they're on a road, so they'll find civilization eventually. Okay, they're going off the road.
plan, Mr. White? You sure this is the way to go?
Oh, they're splitting up. Is Pinkman getting new clothes? I think they should have added a little bit more red on his skin, personally.
He's probably awake.
Is he just pretending to play stupid? Like amnesia? Heat stroke? I mean, he could. I mean, like...
You know who I am, right?
Yes, son, I know who you are. Come here. Give old man a hug. I feel like myself. Really, I mean, past couple days are missing, but other than that, I feel fine.
He killed some guy, some big drug dealer. Uncle Hank wasted him.
Oh my God, is he all right?
Did he take pictures and send it to Walter Jr. as a gag?
Agent Schrader, what were you doing in a shooting fight on your own with no backup?
Mr. Salamanca's presence was not something I'd anticipated. I was tending to another matter.
He used police resources for, like, personal matters.
And what about this Pinkman? What was his car doing at the crime scene? Have you run him down yet?
Not yet, but we're working on it.
They're gonna go to his house. They're gonna find what's in the basement. And he's... Is that Badger? He's not pissed? Where's the crossbow?
Like Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't give up. I don't get it.
Maybe he's turned over a new leaf.
The new probable cause.
Probable cause? Yo, what'd you do, rob a bank?
I told you this is serious shit.
So they can't go into his house. So they gotta get rid of all that stuff now, but it's gonna be under watch. Badger just forgave him? Come on.
Holy Christ! You're Willy Wonka! You are Willy Wonka, and I got the golden ticket!
That barrel actually was methamphetamine. With that, you don't need pseudo. Come on, help me out, man!
No pseudo. Come to me, beautiful baby. I'm gonna be so good to you.
Just take this here.
Couldn't we just cook one quick batch, you know? For the road?
No, forget it, all right?
Just take it to your house.
Like now. Dude, you owe me. I mean, we're cool and all, but I ain't forgetting you just left me stranded.
God, Badger! Don't mess with me! Got it?
Don't drop anything. Just the barrel just spills. The RV.
You sure about this guy?
He's totally cool. He's my cousin.
What we say, 500?
We didn't say it's 1,000.
$1,000. I mean, all I got on me is
35 grand?
560.
You know what?
Hey, no,
Hold it! Look, he'll pay the rest later. He's totally good for it. Jesse's a stand-up dude.
Is that right? You a stand-up dude?
Yeah.
See, if you give Walter enough time to plan. I mean, I'm sure being naked in the grocery store was refreshing, but, like, it's all part of the plan.
So, what was it then?
Well, there's no sign of stroke or seizure.
And considering your condition, the blood panel looks good.
Isn't it possible that this had something to do with all the prescriptions I've been taking? Is the antiemetic, the antitussive, the this, the that, not to mention the chemo itself? And being
Just
all of that
planting
for the past
seeds.
few days, I have to say, I'm feeling much better.
Actually, I think our next move is to schedule a psychiatric evaluation.
Now, is that absolutely necessary?
Just take it, man. Jeez. Where's Wendy? What, Pinkman regularly goes to this motel? It's probably like the next room. I hope it's the next room.
That your last hit?
Yeah.
Finish it quick.
I was joking! Maybe Wendy's found her true love in Pinkman. The kettle's boiling. Something is about to blow.
Jesse Pinkman, I presume?
What's there to tell? Okay, her and I were partying, that's it.
Since Saturday night? Partying for 3 days straight, huh? Just bumping uglies and smoking that crystal you got from pal TUCO?
Taco, I don't know any taco, and I damn sure didn't say anything about no crystal.
It's Toto.
You didn't notice your car was gone?
Not until you guys went and busted down the door. Okay, now who's gonna pay for that?
How come you weren't answering your cell phone?
It was in my car.
Did you leave anything else in the car?
Like what?
Like what? I don't know. Like this?
Oh, man. Nose.
$7,920.
That's not mine.
That's not yours? Huh. Oh, he says it's not his, Gomi.
You're free to go.
So who's your chief, Lily?
Okay, who's good cop?
What does that even mean?
I think your story's bullshit. I think you know who TUCO Salamanca was. I think your car was there because you were there. TUCO had a bullet in him when I got there, and I think you know something about that, too.
So what are you saying? Like, I shot someone? With like a gun?
You? No. Only shooting you do is into a Kleenex.
Where's my root beer? Come on. I gotta pee and I got low blood sugar. I got medical issues.
Medical issues? Like what kind of medical issues? A penis withdrawal? You got schlongus interrupted?
Jesus.
Wendy, listen, talk to me. And you get a root beer and a tinkle. Now tell me the last 3 days.
I told you. We were shacked up since Saturday.
Wendy. You know you want to go back to giving Wendy's, Wendy.
It's you. I know you. You're the one in the black truck. You wanted me to do that kid.
What?
Kid with the crutches. Football player.
How about we stay on top?
Look, Jesse came over to the palace at 11 o'clock Saturday night. We were together the whole time, and he never left the room.
Oh, Wendy, I love you.
Now, come on. Where's my root beer?
Hank put on a little too much Ken there, and she just was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fall for that.
Without your permission, I can't disclose anything you tell me to anyone.
What about my family?
Not to your family, not to the police, not to anyone.
I cooked meth.
The only exception would be if you threatened a person.
I was in a shootout.
Then I'd be able to tell that person, but only that person.
And you, as a medical practitioner, you abide by these strictures absolutely?
Yes.
The truth is, I couldn't stand to spend another second in that house. I just had to get out.
This is like lieception. It's a lie within a lie.
Doctor, my wife is 7 months pregnant with a baby we didn't intend. My 15-year-old son has cerebral palsy. I am an extremely overqualified high school chemistry teacher. When I can work, I make $43,700 per year. I have watched all of my colleagues and friends surpass me in every way imaginable, and within 18 months, I will be dead. And you ask why I ran?
He makes a strong case. Oh my God! Don't. That smile's for me, Hank. Oh my God! His uncle is there. TUCO's uncle.
Oh, come on. This is bullshit. I mean, look at this dude, all right? He doesn't even know what planet he's living on.
Senor.
Are we on the planet Mars? Are we on the planet Saturn? Are we on the planet Earth?
But his uncle was harboring TUCO.
Yesterday Friday? Yesterday Monday? Yesterday Tuesday?
Okay, seems like he's all there. Let's go for it.
Senor, was this man at your house yesterday?
Just the breathing is just...
This guy right here, he was at your house, right? Was he doing business with your nephew, TUCO? Come on, Granddad. Just want to help us out.
Look, if his uncle wanted TUCO dead for the way that he was being treated, you know, cooped up, oh my god, he can actually sit up. So he just goes out. Oh man, that sounded like it left a skid. Oh man, skid marks.
Dad. Hey, Dad. Hey, can you hear me? No, I didn't get any messages. You know, I actually lost my phone and I've been too busy to get a new one. Hey, you know what? I'm actually zeroing in on a job. Yeah, data entry like we talked about. Yeah, totally amped. Hey, could you give me a ride? I'm I'm downtown and my car is in the, Okay, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Okay, bye. Thanks. So, what you doing now?
Waffle House?
Waffle House is good.
It's a love story. Yeah, you just need a happy ending.
He doesn't know shit, okay? The plan works. Robotics. I got bills due, man. I'm screwed.
Did he mention my name?
No, thanks for caring.
What about the basement?
It's clean.
The RV.
Where's the RV?
Badger's cousin took it to his garage. It's safe.
Can he get it running again?
Why?
So we can cook.
You still want to cook? Seriously.
They just got out of that with the skin of their teeth.
What's changed, Jesse?
Nothing's changed for you.
Cash on hand.
His gun and his... Oh my god. What if Walter Jr. already took it? Walter Jr. knows about this hiding spot. It doesn't matter if you put it back. I have white knuckles right now. At least now he's starting to get what he's putting his family through. Like, he's doing this for them, but it's in the process, it's destroying his family. Tragic irony. Ah! Oh my god!
This? It's blue meth we found up by your late homie.
It wasn't my homie. I thought he meant it was yours.
The lab says it got cooked P2P style.
The two stooges over here cooked it?
Bob said that blue mess the purest they've seen. At least since this.
Crazy eight.
Somehow, some way, it's all connected. Oh, you little sneaky bastard, you.
Very nice.
Thank you, sir. What's this? Look at that.
They got the gut right.
Hey.
This is from all of us.
You shouldn't have.
It's a tiara.
Oh, you sick puppies. Yeah, I love it. Ow.
What is it?
You gonna finish off with
It's probably like the bullet or something.
They're rounding up a wheelchair for you, you freeloading bastard.
So, tell us about the shootout.
You know, just doing my job. The thing was over in about 5 seconds. Hey, well,
One shot.
The doctor is calling it an isolated episode of transient global amnesia.
damn.
Which means non-recurring.
Well, non-recurring. That sounds good. Yeah.
Going out there looking for me put you in danger, and I'm so sorry. Sorry doesn't even cut it. Not nearly.
Nah. Is that what you're worried about? Forget it. No. Look, at the office, they treat me like I'm Elliot Ness, okay? I mean, they threw me a party. The gals baked me a chocolate chip cake like you wouldn't believe, okay?
What's the
Hey,
gift?
Gotta disappear more often.
Ugh. Too soon.
Okay, look. Hey, look what they gave me. Look what they gave me.
What is it?
That gentleman is the grill of the guy I shot.
7 months pregnant.
I can't tell you how good it feels to be home.
I'll get these in the wash.
Say, honey, I was just thinking about going out to 7-Eleven. Need anything? Big gulp. Slim Jim. This will not happen again, okay? I won't let it. I'm still here. I need you. And we're gonna be okay.
Walt. Do you have a second cell phone?
Second cell phone?
And when Hank checked your phone records, there was no call. No call on the phone I know about.
Nice.
That's weird.
I mean, I don't remember any of that. But one thing I am sure of is I don't have a second cell phone.
Didn't plan on that now, did you, Walter? So at least now I can get to sleep, knowing that there's some like closure to this TUCO chapter. That second cell phone, I totally forgot about that too. It's like, yes. I was just curious how they were going to get out of that. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Those 2 episodes were intense. Okay, let's talk about like the beginning sequences of these 2 episodes. Freaking me out, man. That stuffed animal. Yeah, okay. They didn't go back to it like they did with the hydraulics in the car and the shells and the shooting. So that stuffed animal in the first episode was probably more of more of a metaphor. I think it means, like, it's the end of, like, playtime's over. You know what I mean? It's just thinking back to episode 6 and 7. Yeah, you know how happy they were? It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, right? So it's like, no, this isn't a game. Yeah, that opening sequence in episode 2 is just, it was frightening. I was like, what is going on? That's the scariest thing. Yeah, so Tuco's gone. That guy was really good. Oh my god. No, he didn't snort any mercury, but so close to snorting that Ryzen stuff. That chili powder. You know, they're gonna come across somebody that actually likes chili powder. So who's gonna take over Tuco's spot? They need to find a distributor. Maybe Walter will hire Badger to, I don't know, do the helicopter this way to Big Sail and a big arrow pointing to the RV. Well, there's a friend, at least, with Badger. Although I feel like Badger's got a big mouth. See, I knew the RV was gonna play another role. It's like, no, you're not done. You're not done. Yeah, I just feel like Badger's gonna, like, just get people into trouble. He doesn't know. Badger doesn't know. To him, it's all fun and games. He hasn't been through, you know, the whole Crazy 8 situation and Emilio and then what just happened with Tuco. Did he not just see the panic in Jesse's eyes? The three amigos. Badger, Walter, and Pinkman. Badger's cousin. Don't be a dick! Where are they gonna set up shop now? I hope the RV, just sticks around to the end. I'm gonna be a mess if that thing, gets destroyed at some point. I mean, I guess they still have their ingredients, right? They have their barrel, they have everything just in the back of the RV, so they could, cook up again. But, who are they gonna distribute it to? Tuco's gone, Crazy 8's gone, Emilio's gone. Everybody that was with Tuco has been locked up. What does this show turn me into? I'm rooting for them to sell meth to people. Tuco's uncle. The king of trolls. Holy crap. He got under my skin. But it's just a matter of pride for him not to cooperate with the feds. Still no word on Elliot and Gretchen. So we'll come back to those guys later. Walter Jr., I feel like he's gonna stumble across. He knows about that hiding spot. He's gonna come across 15-year-old kid with a gun and $70,000 cash. Could you imagine he becomes the kingpin at the end? Wendy. Girl! Yeah, she has morals too. So good on Wendy for, standing her ground. Pinkman. What did his dad say? I'm going straight, just like you wanted, and no more second chances, right? I guess we'll never see Jake again playing Jethro Tull on the piccolo. Dude, Aaron Paul is so good. Oh my god. Just like the terror in his eyes. The terror, the desperation, the innocence. He's not he's not that innocent, but you know what I mean? Before I was like, well, he's got to be this high profile, drug dealer, right? So he's got his own house. How did he pay for that? He's got his own car. I just assumed that he had all his money, but no, he's just a simple guy, but now he's just in over his head. He was given the house. He's had that car forever. Grew up in a nice family. Pinkman's mom talked to Hank about how Walter, he paid special attention to Pinkman as a student. They knew who Mr. White was, right? So, what's going on? Yeah, so, okay, they did mention 2003 at one point, so the show, it doesn't take place in 2002. I guess it is, 2008, right? You guys were right! I read your comments! I'd still like to find out what exactly is Walter's goal. What was his original goal? He just said he's overly qualified, to say the least. That's an understatement. Yes. And his coworkers have gone on to do great things. What was his dream? I want to know what his dream was. But I guess we'll find out when we run into Gretchen and Elliot again. So Hank knew about the tiara. When Skylar confronted him, like, he acted like he knew. He's like, you returned it? It's like you knew it was stolen. It was like $500. And you're just like, eh. Oh, that Marie. She's at it again. So what does Marie have? She's just forgetful? Is that it? Yeah, so she genuinely doesn't know when she steals things. It's just like a switch. It's just... You know? That nose of Hank's, though. Like, he smelled Pinkman's money, but he also smelled, like, Walter's passenger seat. I don't remember, was somebody in his seat at the time? Is there something that Hank isn't telling anyone? Also, like, Hank puts, like, trackers on the cars. Skylar, you're, like, MVP right now. Jeez. The three of them, Skylar, Walter, and Pinkman. It's just, they're doing so good. The season of consequences. That's all I can say. In an attempt to save his family, he's destroying his family. This isn't alchemy, man. You can't destroy things and then magically rebuild them. He's an alchemist. In his attempt to make meth, he turns it into gold. That was a good first step. Trying to break the tension with a little bit of humor, Walter and Skylar. And that, like, her, like, plea with Hank about how she needs help. Everybody's coming to Skylar for, like, their problems. She's the one that, like, I'm like, yeah. That's strength right there. I don't know how she's keeping herself together. There can't be anybody worse than TUCO. TUCO was... Unless the next person's, like, cold and calculating, you know? Like a lord, drug lord, I don't know. Drug lord of the South, right? How much was the hourly rate of that therapist? Ugh. I'm just kind of embarrassed how long it has taken me to watch this. 12 years? Even when it was on TV, I knew it was a good show. I've heard people talk about it, but... so we'll see what happens next. Just like whispering, I hope, you know, TUCO doesn't find me. Yeah, guys, so I guess that's it for this reaction video. I promise you I have more to my wardrobe than just blue and gray. I am a nervous wreck right now, having gone through those 3 episodes, but I'm fine. You know, this is one of those moments where as soon as I hear a bell, I'm gonna think about that episode for the rest of my life. I just know it. There's just like, some things just trigger me, and it just like, a memory just flashes. It could be a smell, it could be a sound. And it's just like, oh man, that troll face is gonna haunt me my entire life. So yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and healthy. I promise I'll make sure that my batteries are charged and that I can get through 3 episodes without taking a break. I'm getting there. You know, I was ready. I wanted to do it. But, you know, I can't wait to see what happens next. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next video.